What's going on, everybody? I'm KDog618, and today I am here playing Beholder 2. I finished the first one, wasn't the best of endings, but I decided to move on and end it. That's loud, I'm sorry. And end it the way that I failed. So here we are on the second one. How could I have been so blind? I should have known from the very beginning that they'd find a way to twist everything, turn it upside down. This was all a mistake, all of it, but maybe it's not too late to fix it. I didn't finish reading. I thought clicking would just move. It's WASD. Those empty eyes, that silent obedience. This isn't what I wanted. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Their eyes are pulsing with the radio antenna. To do great things, you have to overcome great obstacles. I know that, but still, I have never been so scared in my life. You gotta jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. R. Bradbury. Shit. I hope that's not. Maybe that's Evan. That sucks. Is this gonna be like I go back to before this just happened now? Probably. Hey, Carl Stein. We know who that is. So who killed him? Me? Is that me? Was it me? Am I about to do this, like, travel back in time up until that moment deal? You know how that goes. Movies, video games, happens a lot. Nope. Okay, this is after the fact. Transfer to the ministry approved. Get to work as soon as you arrive in Helmer. J. Cunningham. P.S. Your father is dead. More info when we meet. Oh. Hi there. I assume you're the one I've been waiting for. My name is George Hemwitz. Nice to meet you, Evan. You must be quite a big deal, Evan. Why? I've been with the ministry for 8 years, 4 months, and 12 days. In that time, I've processed 18,342 applications and had 1,629 cups of coffee, and witnessed 284 incidents of civil disorder. It's less than 1 cup of coffee a day. Now ask me how many times I've been sent to welcome a new employee on his first day. How many? 0, Evan. Zilch. Not even in all those 3,052 days. So there has to be something special about you, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps you've gotten me mixed up with someone else. I'm just here to be a clerk. My name's Evan Redgrave. Redgrave? As in Redgrave? Oh, God, your father. Go on, Hemnitz. My deepest condolences. I can't imagine what you must be going through right now. And to think I saw him just 58 hours and 23 minutes before his death. We weren't that close, to be honest. We hadn't talked in a decade. Up until yesterday, I didn't even know he worked here. Your father didn't just work here. He was one of the most respected people in the ministry. One of the very few people to make it to the very top. And the most amazing thing is, he never looked down on his subordinates. He was an open and honest man. What happened? Have the police found anything out? People like us are never told much, so I only know a thing or two. The rest is all just hearsay and fantasies dreamed up by employees with nothing better to do. What are the facts? 47 hours and 23 minutes ago, your father fell from a window on the top floor of the ministry. He fell 37 floors, hit the pavement, and died instantly. Law enforcement are working tirelessly to find out how and why this happened, or at least that's what they say they're doing. That dude is fucking jacked. That's not much to go on. I might have some important information to give you in connection with your father's death, but it'd be better to discuss somewhere quiet, and after I've given you your instructions and show you to your desk. We're here for a reason, after all. Ready for your first day? Let's get to it. The Ministry is considered quite rightfully to be one of the most beautiful and well-equipped buildings in the country. Have a look. It's 226 meters tall, 12,742 offices. Check out the statue of the wise leader. It took 5,500 tons of concrete. This. 8,000 tons. We could have built 8 kindergartens and a hospital, but the Ministry knows what the people really need. Impressive, isn't it? Alright, hey, it's police. This cold and different pavement is where my father met his end. And all the gossip love to hang around here. You can listen in on them, but you're not likely to hear anything particularly useful. You should get used to it. It's just how it is. No matter what position you're in, you've got to listen carefully and take note of everything and report it to the higher-ups. No, wait. Stop. Report. I want to listen. How do I... What happened here? I've been bringing reports to the Ministry of Distribution for the last 3 days. I've missed everything. They say Redgrave fell out of a window yesterday. Do you know who he was? Of course I do. He was one of the bigwigs. How could something like that happen? No idea. You better not dwell on it. Ooh! It's like a time. I forgot that. You have certain times to be at, like, meetings and shit. Safety and security of the Ministry are another source of pride. The security guards can be some of your best friends here, especially if you're able to come with some kind of arrangement with them. Our guards have thwarted 985 terrorist acts a year this year alone. That's an average of almost 4 attempts a day. Make sure you always got some cash. That's right. I can I can bribe them. Damn, he tried to run. Wow. Onwards and upwards, I guess. As I said, there's 37 floors and twice that many underground, at least according to official data. The higher the floor, the better the job. If you work too hard, you might make it to the top. But keep in mind that a lot of people want to get promoted, so competition here is fierce. People here do anything. Some scheme against their coworkers, some suck up to the bosses,
some nut jobs even try to further their careers by working hard. Those people aren't right in the head. The way all of this is set up, it's near impossible to get anywhere by working hard.
You should always remember what it took to get us here. Every now and then it's worth showing the proper respect to the one who sacrificed everything for his people. Remember, the wise... God, I should stop walking because it's like a timed thing. This is where we hold meetings. They're usually pretty mundane. Some people get rewarded, others get reprimanded. Sometimes we also publicly condemn the actions of our neighbor states. Some smartass suggested we call the meetings 5 minutes of hatred. He got reprimanded on the spot and hasn't made any further suggestions since. He hasn't been able to. He got his tongue removed. We also sing patriotic songs here sometimes. I've sung the national anthem 426 times this month. Wow! That's a lot of singing. First floor is 440,000 square meters of bureaucratic heaven. That's a big first floor. I think I'm able to get over there eventually. See those lines? Just coming with a problem, whether it's a real issue. Okay, this is my first job. I remember that. I think it's like the second or third floor has a really shitty job, and I spent all night doing it once. Like, literally all night. It was... The wife fell asleep next to me in bed, and when she woke up, the sun was rising, and I was still doing it. But my first is to decide, like, what type of problem is done, like these people's problems are. I'm gonna help him because I'm a good person. Until Kick Morrison is down, isn't it? I got you, Morris. There you go, buddy. A commendable choice. Keep in mind that you can't help everyone. I know that for a fact, because you try to make everybody happy and it's like impossible. Here's the hall. You'll be spending a lot of time here working or talking to coworkers. There's my office. That one. There's your desk. Take a look. I'll give you your first assignment when you're ready. Can't search the stuff yet. Phone? No. I think I have to just do it. Fuck it. Process 5 visitors. Having an administrative authority is much more valuable. Anyone can steal or find money, but authority has to be earned. Without it, you can forget about promotions. This is authority. It's like the reputation from the first game. Wife, 2 children, dog, Class D apartment. My wife and daughter, they're moving here soon. Whatevs. I don't think I gain anything from being social with him. I probably should have done the thing, because I don't remember what I'm doing. We've introduced a complete ban on mass mailings. Okay. First form. Let's get it. Special Commission is satisfied with the results of the guitar concert dedicated to the love of our motherland. I brought the lyrics and chords. Patriotic songbook. It sounds like a request of patriotism. Fucking God. Propaganda. Propaganda patriotic. I don't know how to tell what days they were available. I think it was a request. I think it was patriotism. Oh, it was information? Shit. Let me back out, talk to Hemnitz. But I have 6 hours left in my day. Fill the quota, what's next? Evan, try not to make mistakes. Listen carefully to the visitors and direct them to available offices. This is utmost importance. I have nothing else to tell you about your job. You're on your own, get settled in, meet your colleagues, and earn authority. If you roll up your sleeves and work hard 8 hours a day, sooner or later you'll be promoted to manager and get to work 12 hours a day. That's exciting. I'll make a note in the journal that you had your briefing. All the necessary documents in that are in that over there. Take them to Madgo Rokovich, the boss's secretary. This cart? This chick reminds me of, oh, what's her face from Monsters, Inc.? Mike Wazowski. Hello. It's not a very respectful way to address an older woman, is it? I'm sorry. What do you want? Here are your documents. You didn't look inside. Nope. What's wrong with my name? And we're out. In and out, like that. Now I need to go talk to Hemnitz again. Wherever he is. He's probably near my desk. Maybe. I'm gonna do some more work real quick, just trying to earn a little bit of money, and then I'll go talk to Hemnitz. Wait. No, it's Morris. It's me, Clumsy Morris. Do you remember me? You helped me pick up my papers. I promise I thank you. Here, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. There's no better teacher than a book. Thanks, Morris. Picking crossbar locks? All the way down here? Ah, there you are, George. What do you want to talk about? At most, 20 people in the whole country know what I'm about to tell you. I'm taking a huge risk. Don't say a word to anyone. As you know, I was appointed the position of floor inspector several years ago, but at the same time, I was enlisted to work in Department 6. That's a myth. No one actually believes in it. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Department 6 is considered to be a myth because that's how the person in charge wanted it. More precisely, it's how your father wanted it. My father was the head of Department 6? What went on there? We worked on Hemdahl, a secret project helmed by your father, began at that time. That's how we met. I've always been good with numbers, so I was invited on board to assist statistical errors and their potential consequences. He didn't talk much about it himself, but mentioned having a son a few times. And his eyes lit up every time he did. He was proud of you, believe me. What was the Hemdahl project? Not here, not now. Too dangerous. We have to find a quiet place and the right time. How about tomorrow? We didn't keep in contact for the last 10 years. He did mention he was no longer in touch, but he always hoped that someday you'd come and join him. Why do you think so? He wrote you a letter a few days before his death. It seems he knew what was going to happen. Do you have the letter? No, I keep it at home. I didn't expect it to turn up so soon. I'll give it to you tomorrow and tell you everything I know. Somewhere quiet. There's also a biometric safe. I don't know what's inside, but it must be something valuable. Thanks, George. I don't know how to thank you. Don't mention it. Your father was good. Get the letter from Hemwitz? That was tomorrow. I'm gonna do more work. Fuck that. You're not Hemwitz. Who are you? Do you remember me? No? I'm an old friend of your father's, Evan. He and I were friends. We worked side by side for many years. I visit your home often, don't you remember? Your mother used to make fantastic rhubarb pies. She passed away a long time ago. I know, I went to her funeral and to your father's. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't get a chance to say my goodbyes. I'm afraid your father's... Oh my fucking god. Settings. Going deaf. Heard your father's death is a complicated matter, and someone at the top wanted to sweep it under the rug. That's why I came. We need to talk about your work. How's your first day? Everything's moving quickly. Just a week ago, I was planning to visit my father and introduce him to my family. Did we ever patch things up? Nope. Sorry, if I'd known things were that bad, I would have arranged to transfer you much sooner. By now, you might have guessed that it wasn't down to your good looks and winning smile. Did you come here alone? Where's your family? Everything's okay. They're with Miriam's parents at Reading in the moment. There's hardly anything there apart from coal mines and some pretty unpleasant miner types. Not the best place for a woman and her child. I realize that, but we have to get the new apartment ready for them as soon as possible. Alright. The floor bosses were involved. The only insider I had was your father. Clearly he discovered important and got taken out. I want to help you. Happy to hear it. Find some dirt on those bastards of the ministry and find out who's responsible. I'll make sure to get punished. Where should I begin? Your main task is to listen to what people say, make note of everything and ask the right questions. Learn about the job and your colleagues. It's not as though you have anywhere else to be, so become one of the team and find out what they're all interested in. Everyone's watching TV shows these days, so you should start watching them too. You and your new friends need something to talk about. By the way, I left a book in your bookcase. How'd you get into my house? There's some general information about the terminal interfaces in there, as well as descriptions of several ways to crack simple passwords. You can find lots of useful information in your colleagues' terminals that'll take some time to read. Alright. Piss off. I don't know where I'd find crossbar locks, but feel like that'd be important. Let me talk about television with my friends. I don't want to have to buy TV. Alright, to bed. I only have 35 minutes left. That's not a lot of time for much. Nice. We're gonna stop here, as we completed our first day at the ministry, as my father is dead and I'm about to get stuff from my friend George Hemlitz. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching until the end. If you liked what you see, do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you next time.